So in the space of about 3 or 4 years, I haven't really positioned myself, but I have been positioned in a sort of advocacy space, right? A lot of people have heard that, hey, she does the accessible Zoom events, because people have asked me things and have told me that they've known, and that's pretty cool. But that's been over a very short space of time. But in that space of time, I said, okay, so I run this small organisation. I've been doing it for a year and a bit. I want to make shows for those who are marginalised, but I don't have a lot of resources. How do I do that? Okay, well, one way to do it is virtually. I then just speed ran. Like, I just got into disability justice. Now, if you know me, I've been talking about disability for years, since I was a child, but I think I had to learn about the history and how it's implemented today and how it's actually being used against a bunch of people, whatever. I've actually not been doing virtual shows for that long, probably like a year and a bit. But in the accessibility stuff that I've learned, and in the, inclusive, ooh, that's a word, learning about accessibility, I have also learned how to implement it in other areas of life, right? I've learned about COVID. I've learned about infection. I've learned about how institutions work and how they don't like accessible shit. I've learned how the music industry is very inaccessible, and the majority of people who participate in it don't actually know about accessibility. But in doing that also, I've been able to teach other people how to make virtual shows, and they're doing their own shit now. I've been able to help people who are doing virtual fundraisers. And in those virtual fundraisers, like, they are helping people directly. I've also learning about COVID. I'm teaching people how to be safe. I was able to get my friend, hi Theo, I was able to get my friend Theo masks, and I was teaching them about how to protect themselves with better masks. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, abolition, radicalness, whatever, it's a practice. It's something you do every day. It's not something that you just reach the apex of abolition and you're just there. You learn and whatever. So when you get to moments like this, where we're in a state of emergency, you don't feel the need to worry about lacking community. Because like I said in my previous short video, which I don't know why that descript thing was there, but whatever, I feel loved and respected and protected by my community. So I can say what the fuck I want to say. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty cool. So not only am I saying we need community and you can't do this alone because things are harder, even though that is an aspect of it, I'm saying that once you find community, regardless if they do music or not, and you are committed to the liberation of people, you then start to realise that actually life gets easier. Yes, this music video was a bitch to finish, and the Burden Project, I loved it, and I'm so proud of myself for finishing it. I've met so many people through it. It was made easier because I had people to bounce ideas off, to vent to edit things, to tell me to calm down, you're thinking too much. That sort of stuff. So I hope that gives you a bit of hope. I hope that shielding musicians are able to recognise that actually you can have a career and still be safe. Who says that you need to endanger people in order to perform?